That's range, bitch.
Yo, let's talk about rom-coms real quick. What are your rom-coms?
Everybody go around the room and tell your favorite rom-com.
Because they schooled me so hard when it came to the Notebook on the podcast.
Yes.
That shit is like fucking engraved in history now or whatever. It's like immortalized.
I understand that is like una reliquia de la, you know.
I don't fuck with it though,
but it's fine. Like, I don't understand.
But like they
love it.
I have to make a.
I don't love it.
First of all, are we done with the Will Smith thing? Is it over? Whatever.
I can't believe that we talked about it again.
I just wanted to like
give
we
it
needed to close something out or whatever.
It's closed. Give it up.
Yeah. There was some funny things that happened with it, but I was like, it's not a big deal.
Keep going.
Rom-coms.
Your favorite rom-com.
I have to make a distinction because there are like some romantic movies, or I guess like love. Are we doing chick flicks or just rom-coms?
Rom-coms.
What do you mean?
Like, are we doing like chick flicks that are like the Notebook's not a rom-com.
No,
that's just romantic. I have an issue with you calling something a chick flick.
Isn't that what they're called?
Weird.
Well, it's because it's
it's just a romantic comedy. A chick flick is like what men would describe about movies that girls like.
But the Notebook is not a romantic comedy.
It's a romantic movie. It's just a romance movie.
Yeah, but like I believe chick flicks were supposed to be like colloquially used for like romantic. Romantic. I use the word chick flick for like a romantic movie.
I don't think that it's like, I'm not saying it's like a slur. But I'm saying
I feel like you're attacking me like, yo, don't you dare.
Because a chick flick could be like Mean Girls would be a chick flick. You know what I mean?
Or like comedy.
Yeah, it's a comedy.
But I'm saying like a chick flick is not a movie genre. Like that's not like
I thought it was.
No,
like,
it's what you were saying. Colloquially, it's what we call certain movies, but that's not that's
is chick flick a genre?
You're not gonna find like on the Netflix menu.
So are we doing both? Are we doing chick flicks?
No, we're doing romantic comedies.
Rom-coms? Okay,
look, so far on the Google.
Babe, you can look up chick flicks. Like, there's movies that will be like categorized
but, like,
under that.
These are all like some of these are.
Those are rom-coms.
So rom-coms. Okay, you're right.
Like Pitch Perfect is not a rom-com. Like Bridesmaids, like those are. You know what I mean?
So like some of these are just romantic. Yeah.
Okay, so
Lucky One is not
romance. Are we doing romance or are we doing?
We're doing rom-coms.
Rom-coms specifically
to the category.
I really like Hitch.
Category is rom-com.
I really like Hitch.
Brilliant.
I think that movie's great. I really like The Proposal because Sandra Bullock is fucking.
The Proposal is so fucking good.
Because Sandra Bullock is top 5. Period.
I didn't know that I would ever need a movie where Sandra Bullock and Ryan Reynolds were the love interest.
Yes.
But I did.
Yes, it was.
I really fucked with The Proposal. Heavy.
Love it. So
heavy. I really enjoy 27 Dresses.
I watched that one. It was fun.
I love that movie.
I love that movie. I think that movie is so great.
It's so good.
But I like that movie. I like all of them for different reasons. But I like 27 Dresses specifically for the male character. The
I don't remember. I haven't seen
the male counterpart. The love interest.
Who's super cynical.
Yeah, like super cynical. Like
against romance.
He's writing all these great things about weddings, but also like hates weddings. Like I fucking love that perspective. I can't think of anything else right now off the top. So you go.
Crazy. My favorite rom-com of all time, and nobody can tell me shit, is 10 Things I Hate About You. 100%.
Got it.
Perfect. That is a perfect movie. That is like everything. Number 1, Julia Stiles, like as Kat. Number 2, Heath Ledger as Patrick Verona. The scene in the football field when he's singing to her,
and he's like going, and then they're like chasing him, and he's all like,
I could literally lose my mind. I would like. Yes. I remember watching that movie and like
yesterday.
My brain chemistry.
Yes, I watched it yesterday.
I literally watch it really like once a fucking month, 100%. I watched that movie and it changed my brain chemistry.
For real,
it is the best fucking rom-com out there.
Interesting.
I'm trying to think of other ones because there's a lot, and I really
there's too many.
Friends with Benefits,
so good.
Which one though?
No.
I'm sorry. Now, which one? Do you like Friends with Benefits or No Strings Attached more?
Both. Friends with Benefits.
Which one's the Friends with Benefits one?
Mila Kunis and Justin Timberlake.
Justin and JT. Which one's No Strings Attached?
It's
Ashton Kutcher and Natalie Portman.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Friends with benefits.
I have too many that I like.
Friends with benefits all day. Friends with benefits all day.
All day long.
It's not my top 5, but it is decent.
I have a rom-com that's like so absolutely awful, which is why I love it so much. And just because it's cringy. It's so cringy. And I really enjoy like the cringiness of it.
Which one is it?
The Sweetest Thing.
Is that the one with Cameron Diaz?
That's the one with Cameron Diaz I forced you to watch, and he's like, "This is the worst movie I've ever seen in my entire life."
I have never seen it.
It really was.
Like legit, it is not a musical at all. And randomly, there is like a full 3-minute portion of it just turning into a musical out of nowhere, and then it just cuts to like the next scene, and you're like, "What just happened?" It's awful.
It's a really cringy movie.
I love
so many.
it so much. It's like a 90s
honorable
like,
mentions. Any honorable mentions?
No, you could never get me to pick though.
Well, give me your top 3.
Well, my whole identity is built on rom-coms.
Okay, well, give me your top 3.
That's great.
Anything that has to do with Adam Sandler, like
51st Dates.
I was 51st Date was gonna be my honorable mentions.
Just go with it. Anything that has to do with like Adam Sandler in a rom-com, I love it.
He does really good in rom-coms for sure.
I also really enjoyed what was the other one? I'm looking up rom-coms because I've watched so many that I try to keep track.
Me too. I'm trying
and
to
I don't think a lot of these are, but I really like Crazy Stupid Love.
Crazy Stupid Love is so good.
I still really want to watch it, bro.
It's so good. Yeah.
Which one is I know probably shouldn't like this one that much, but like I love Scott Pilgrim versus the World.
Is that a rom-com?
Yeah.
Scott Pilgrim.
I guess it could be.
rom-com?
I guess it could be.
Technically a rom-com.
It's like cult following.
No,
that is really good.
Is Juno a rom-com?
Yeah, it is.
What?
I love Juno.
I never watched that.
It's great.
But that is for sure a rom-com.
Awkward. Again, there's like this,
but those are like cult following movies. Those are like
I also
hey,
13 going on 30. I love the
13 going on 30 is so good.
She's all that.
Phenomenal.
She's all that's the same.
Who?
She's all that.
She's all that.
That movie's so fucking good.
I've never seen that.
I really like the 90s, like early 2000s to like 80s.
I love those. I love those.
13 going on 30 is good because Mark Ruffalo was a really convincing like male.
New rom-com though. Someone great.
Huh?
I haven't seen that.
Someone great. It was a Netflix movie. And it was with Gina Rodriguez, Brittany Snow, and I don't remember the other actress's name. DeWanda Weiss.
I can't think of a recent rom-com that I watched.
That is a good fucking rom-com.
Yes.
That is a good fucking that is a good fucking chick flick.
I talk about that all the time, and like every time we're looking through Netflix and I see it, I'm like, this movie is so good, and I've rewatched it so many times, but I don't think you've actually watched it with me yet.
No, I don't think I've never seen that movie.
It's so great. You have to watch it because also just the way that they go through the story of like the ups and downs in that.
Ooh,
and like
500 Days of Summer.
500 Days of Summer is so funny.
But that's not a comedy. It's not a comedy.
No,
but
that movie's some fucking bullshit. That movie is some bullshit.
You don't like it?
No.
Why not?
The story is awful. Some fucking guy is just obsessed with her and he won't fucking let it go.
No, the story is about the 5 stages of grief.
I get it, but the way that went, because whenever it came out, everybody, I watched it through this lens, and I'm not saying like it's a bad movie. I'm just saying that story is some bullshit. Because everybody, I remember when it came out and everybody was like, Summer's a fucking bitch. Like, I feel so fucking bad for him. Like, I can't believe, like, he broke her heart or whatever.
Oh, so that's the lens you're looking at it through.
And then I watched it and I was like, what the fuck are y'all talking about?
Yeah, I didn't get that.
Also, the stages of grief of what? You didn't lose anything. You never had it. What are you talking about? You invented this fucking world for this girl, because this girl that you didn't even know, you just created this idea of her. You were just obsessed with this delusion.
He was the Lulu.
And then you were upset that she didn't match that and that it didn't work out in your favor. Baby, go to therapy. What are you talking about? You're like imagining things. This is
well, yeah, half the movie is him imagining things.
Also, I'm also like, that's why also I cannot get behind like, oh, but it's a movie about, like, if you were to say, like, oh, it's a movie about, like, the stages of grief. Mm-hmm. It's like, that is not the movie we should be making to represent the stages of grief.
No, I have a better movie that represents the stages of grief.
P.S. I Love You.
P.S. I Love You is my all-time favorite chick flick
P.S. I Love
ever,
You.
period.
P.S.
Y'all got me all the way fucked up if that's not top 3, period.
I don't think I loved it as much as you.
Fucking... Anytime I need to cry, I will watch that movie.
P.S. I Love You and The Lake House are, like... Ooh, the ones that if you want to get him to cry,
I really like the Lake House.
If you want to get him to cry,
good,
put those two on.
Masterpiece of comedy, ECA.
ECA is so fucking good, Emma.
But that's not a chick flick. I mean, sorry, that's not a rom-com though.
It kind of is.
It's a comedy, and
it's a comedy for sure.
It does have a little bit of romance, but not
at the end they do like an homage to like all of the like classical rom-coms.
I guess so. But
it's literally a rom-com in the sense that like she is chasing romance and it's not fucking working out the way that she needs it, and then her love life is like a fucking like it's about her love life the entire thing.
You're right.
I guess so.
And Penn Badgley at the end with the lawnmower.
I feel like
I always put EZA in the same category as like Mean Girls.
Well,
and I wouldn't classify Mean Girls as a rom-com.
I just think that there's
Mean Girls is not a rom-com.
When it comes to EZA, I think there's a bigger story there aside from like the romance part of it, of her like accepting this thing and like leaning into what it is that people are saying about her, even if it's not true.
Yeah.
Like this like social side of it more so than like the romance that she's going after.
Got it.
You know?
That's fair.